Hi everyone, and thank you all for listening in on the strange virtual presentation you're getting right now. This is Jackson Keppen here to present OAP number 3, Go-to-Market Plan for Healthy You App Service. So our general outline is I'm going to be speaking about financing and pricing, and Catherine will be going over the 4 Ps, our marketing, and our strategy. Here's our general business model canvas. As you can see, our key partners are going to be the locally capped, but also potentially other campus services, like other psychological services at U of O or up in Washington. And those are going to be our key partners for this app. And they're also going to be our key resource. You know, the counselors are going to be the bones behind our app that really give us value above and beyond what others can offer. Our key activities are really going to be updating the content and interface of the app just so it stays relevant. You know, people want to keep using it. But we're also going to be expanding to other colleges. The easiest way for us to make money is to really grow this business. So the main cost structure, because of the updating content and interface of the app, our main cost structure is going to be updating the app. But fortunately, that's really going to be our biggest price. We're running a pretty lean business model, so the app updates and maintenance are going to be the biggest portion of our expenses. Our value proposition is about stress relief and anxiety relief, but also the local connections to like psychological services and local health and wellness and stress relief promoting businesses. Our customer relationship is primarily going to be through the app, through social media, kind of virtually. That's how we're going to get feedback, and that's how we're going to make changes. We're really not going to have much face-to-face interaction with our customers. And with that lack of face-to-face interaction, our channels are going to be entirely virtual. You get our apps from the Google Play Store, the iTunes App Store, or the Microsoft Windows Store. And fortunately, our customer segment has really good access to those. We're going after college students, and really any college students and everywhere, because most college students don't have much money and they're pretty stressed out. So we think we're targeting them properly with our app. Our revenue streams from these are going to be the ad revenue from people using the app, but we're also going to include the option to get a paid version of the app that has no ads whatsoever. So our pricing strategy is based primarily off of cost comparison, where the going rate for apps nowadays, or at least stress relieving apps, is around $0. Some charge more, and or they're free. So we really had to start with that baseline. We want to go for cost leadership on this, or at least cost matching with the free app. We figure a paid app is not going to really get any college students to pay for. We also have the value-based aspect of this, in that if people see a lot of value in the app, they get more users, and we could potentially get a higher ad revenue from that. So high-value app means more money from advertisements. And our value is really going to be in the app, maintaining people's stress levels or lowering them, and then being very, very cheap. As like I said, it's free. Our financing is a little rough, unfortunately, but we can address this by having incredibly low startup costs and incredibly low maintenance costs. We keep it a low employee business. We don't rent massive buildings. We really forego most of the traditional aspects of a business in order to have a very, very lean business model. Our key cost components would be in updating and maintaining the app. That's where most of our expenditures would go. And most of our money would come in from ad revenue from people using the app. All in all, our expected profitability from a low overhead and a low income leads to a pretty low profit. But we're really hoping that if we can keep the overhead low enough and spread out to a wide enough user base early enough on, we can start making more and more ad revenue and increase the profitability over time as the app spreads to all the other campuses. So we are really looking at around at least a year till we would start seeing a good profit, because what would happen is we'd see that we would grow throughout the year until we hit summer months, and then we would die off during summer months as people, forget about school. But we're hoping it would pick back up in the fall, and by the end of the year, we would start seeing a solid profit. All right, I believe that's the end of the presentation. Time for Catherine to take over. Thank you all. Have a good day.